You know, ads are a powerful tool to increase visibility and grow your business online. But what do you do if you're wasting money and not getting a positive ROI? Today, we'll use the clinical method to help diagnose and treat your ad problem so you can stop throwing your hard-earned money away and start using it to actually compound your revenue. This will not be a technical breakdown of how to set up or analyze, but instead it will be an overarching strategy and approach to running effective advertisements. Over the past 5 years, I've ran my fair share of ads for myself and for service-based businesses in healthcare and home services. And I've learned a lot along the way, which I'll be sharing in this video, so let's get into it. Recently, I worked with a functional medicine doctor, we'll call her Dr. Marty, who told me she spent $40,000 on Google and social media ads in 1 year and got nothing out of it. I couldn't believe it. My heart sank, honestly. Clearly, she ignored the signs and symptoms, and it got out of control. So let's identify what you need to look out for when you're running your own ads so you don't end up like Dr. Marty. Number one, this is obvious, but if you're spending more than you're ultimately making, you've got a problem that isn't just going to resolve itself. And in Dr. Marty's case, she thought if she threw more money at the problem, it would eventually pay off. And that's symptom number two. You increase your budget and still see no improvement. Now, I often say ads take time to start working, at least a few months or so. But as a rule of thumb, you shouldn't increase your budget when you're not even getting positive signals to start with. For possible symptom number three, your ads are working, so you're getting clicks and some bookings, but you're consistently attracting the wrong people. Now, maybe they decide you're not the right fit, or you know they're not a good fit, but you decide to work with them anyways because you don't want it to be a waste of money. Ooh, I've been there. That's a symptom that won't go away unless you do something about it, and we'll get into it. But the fourth and final common symptom I found is that when your ads are turned off, you're invisible, calendar's empty. And these are all serious signals that you don't want to ignore, and they're typically due to the following causes. So the primary reason why your ads are a waste is because you set the wrong goal. Now, we've all fallen victim to this, and the allure of running ads is you can just pull out the credit card and instantly get to the top without the time and effort required to earn attention organically. It feels like a quick fix, right? And so naturally, we tend to want these ads that we're spending our hard-earned money on to lead directly back to money in our pockets. But damn it if that's not how it works. I mean, think about it. Do you come across an ad, decide to click on it or engage with it, and then view the landing page or video and decide right then and there you're ready to make a buying decision? No, of course not. That'd be like finding someone on a dating site and deciding to marry them before you even meet them. That's crazy. Now, not to get all inside baseball, but you know the sales funnel? In the marketing world, they call this the bottom of the funnel or the conversion phase, which only comes after the awareness phase and the consideration phase. So what's happening is you're trying to inject people right into the conversion phase before they spent time in phases 1 and 2. You haven't even hit the talking stage and you're thinking about getting married. So what happens with your ad? They hit the landing page or watch the video, they see you're moving way too fast, so they run away and now you've thrown your money away. You didn't even get their contact info. Your ad's set up to lead to a sale when you haven't laid the proper groundwork first. Another cause of this ROI issue could be that your ad copy isn't aligned with what you're actually promoting or offering in your ad. A third potential cause is that you're relying on your ads to do all the heavy lifting for your marketing, meaning you're not creating content for organic traffic. So maybe they like what they see from the ad and they decide to look into your business further, but there's no content or videos for them to engage with. Now you look like more of a scam or a gimmick and not a serious business. And the final common cause is that you're simply just ignoring the problem altogether and letting your ads run month after month, hoping something will change. Now, Dr. Marty fell victim to this. She was simply getting bad advice though, and was just being told the ads needed more time, which is crazy because after like the first 1,000 spent, I would have been concerned. Maybe I'm just poor, I don't know. All right, so considering everything we've explored so far, let's break down what you can do about this in order to start getting a return on your investment. Now, the first thing I'd recommend is to stop running those bottom of funnel conversion ads where they land on your homepage and you just hope for the best. This is simply not the right way to run ads. And I'll say this, if you're desperate for more clients and revenue, running these types of ads is only going to make things worse. I've been there too. And ads are just one part of your marketing strategy, and they should really only be implemented when you have a budget and some patience for them. The ones that are truly effective are more so about delayed gratification. These ads don't lead to a new client or sale right away. They're designed to get people aware and interested, and for you to learn more about them. You give them some free game to better understand their problem and or get closer to figuring out how to solve it, and you get their contact info in exchange for that. Now, this has and will always be the gold standard way to grow your business from the ground up. You're building your community, your audience, your list. Let's look at ways you can do that. One of my favorite tools is a quiz or assessment. Now, these help people in the awareness phase identify a cause of their problem. Let's look at an example for a functional medicine doctor specializing in Crohn's disease. Their landing page reads, "The hidden Crohn's trigger. Are you missing a piece of the puzzle? Take our 15-question quiz to find out your inflammation trigger." Another great tool to offer is a blueprint or roadmap. These lay out the process for overcoming their problem. An example would be the 4-pillar root cause blueprint, your roadmap to steroid-free Crohn's remission, something to that effect. You could even create a masterclass or mini course. This is basically the video version of the blueprint. And these are excellent to build trust and connection because they get to connect with you and your personality as you present your solution. I'm also a big fan of community groups like Facebook groups, WhatsApp, school, etc. Check out this example. Tired of fighting Crohn's alone? Join our Facebook group for patients looking to reach steroid-free remission of Crohn's disease. Here you can engage with the community and offer free resources. Now, regardless of the option you choose, you make it free in exchange for their email address to access. An important thing to note is that your landing page should only feature one of these as the free tool and call to action. You don't want to confuse them with multiple calls to action. If you have one button that says take the quiz, then the next section has a button to book a call, then there's another button to learn more, it's just too complex. You only want one action for them to take. Then you simply promote that tool in your ad itself instead of some generalized generic copy, which is usually just a keyword. So don't say something like Crohn's disease treatment moderately to severely active. Say something like take our Crohn's disease treatment quiz to discover your hidden trigger. So to recap, now they've engaged with your ad, received free education and value from you, so they're closer to seeing you as the right person for them, and they don't feel like you're thirsty for a consultation right away. If they happen to book a consult after this first interaction with your business, that's amazing. But if they don't, you now have their contact info, which allows you more opportunities to win them over with your content. Having content is essential, specifically helpful in educational content. Now, I made a video recently on a simple content strategy, so check that out. But content truly is the highest leverage asset for your business. If you follow this treatment protocol, you'll be on the right track to improving your return on investment. As a quick aside, there is a way to effectively run ads that inject people right into the conversion phase. Let's look at this example I found from mgclinic.com. This is an active ad right now that leans heavily on Dr. Dasani's personal experience from an IBD patient himself to a gut surgeon and creator of what he calls his mind-gut immunity approach. He led with his credibility and then fills the page with video and written testimonials from patients he's treated. And if you can do the same thing for your business, you've got a great chance of getting bookings directly from this ad, or a similar ad as this. But if you try this and it's still not effective, focus more on the ads that give them free value before asking them to book right away. Now, let's look at a roadmap for improving your ROI. In as little as 4 weeks' time, you can greatly improve the success of your advertisements. Here's an average timeline. Day 1, stop the bleeding and pause the ads. Week 1 through 3, identify a core problem you're helping to solve and create your ad around that. So the free resource such as the quiz or the masterclass, the copy, the landing page. Then at week 4, set your budget and a timeline for when you'll analyze this new campaign and then turn on the ad. And as I mentioned earlier, ads are just one part of your marketing strategy and they're pretty ineffective if you're not creating organic content. There's a reason why they say content is king. But should you post every day on social media, be on every platform, become a slimy marketer? In this next video, I lay out a simple content strategy for you that doesn't require any of that stuff. I'll see you there.